and he's under medications. He wears denture during night time. Okay. No otherwise abnormal findings. Intraoral examination, partial edentulous, several mobile teeth are there, and this is the picture. Okay. What is this? Come, let's discuss. What is the students? Come. Zuhaira, tell me.
Dialysis.
Yeah, candidiasis. But Zuhaira, come refresh and tell me what you feel.
Since looking at the picture, maybe it's median rhomboid glossitis.
Okay, it's you are saying median rhomboid glossitis. Very good. Then
Because the patient is diabetic.
Okay, good. Okay, right, good. If you write, I need you all to do self-evaluation. Okay, clear? Put this as question number 1. Right? In a paper or in a notebook, do a self-evaluation. I need marks immediately. Don't say I didn't calculate and other things. Okay? So your provisional diagnosis, if you had written just candidiasis, only 1 mark. Okay? If you had written median rhomboid glossitis or candida associated lesion in a diabetic person or chronic atrophic candidiasis, you will be given 2 marks. Clear? Okay? Right? A kissing lesion will be there on the palate, not on the tongue. If you write anything else, 0 marks. And explain the reasons for your diagnosis. Come on, Yusuf, explain the reason.
Because because it is an opportunistic infection
Very
that
good.
occur in lower immunocompromised patient. But in the answer, I didn't write this because I wrote something else.
No problem. You state what is there, right, from the description.
Yeah.
The patient is a diabetic patient. He wears denture. Okay, right? So probably this could be a candida lesion. Okay, clear? Yes, Prisa. What are the other manifestations that you can observe in this patient?
Angular cheilitis, maybe.
Doctor, you're muted, doctor.
You're mute.
Okay, sorry. Okay, you can see angular cheilitis here on the lip. Okay, wonderful, very good, well done. Okay, but you have to say 4. Yes, Irdina?
Raised erythematous area.
What erythematous area?
Raised.
Oh, raised erythematous area. No. Manifestations. I'm not asking you to describe the lesion. I'm generally asking you what are the features that you can observe.
Erythematous lesion in the center of the tongue of the posterior.
4 other manifestations.
Denture stomatitis.
Very good. Denture stomatitis. Okay. Yeah. Who said denture stomatitis? Zuhaira. Okay. Right. Zuhaira. Good. Then You said something, no, Saktish? What is it?
Kissing lesion.
Kissing lesion. Okay, on the palate. Anything else? See, another clue what I want to tell you all is when you read the scenarios given, they themselves would have written some point, okay, like habit of wearing dentures during night. So you can say, okay, denture stomatitis. And then there are several teeth that are partially edentulous and existent teeth are also mobile. Okay, that means the patient also has periodontitis, chronic generalized periodontitis. Can't you write that also?
Doctor,
Hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
Gingival bleeding is okay?
Gingival bleeding is not a
Oh,
disease or a condition. Okay, you could have written serostomia. You could have even written periodontitis. Okay, chronic periodontitis. Those I need the terminology or the condition, name of the disease or the condition. You cannot write erythema. You cannot write like you can write serostomia, but you cannot write decreased salivation. You can write chronic periodontitis, but you cannot write mobile teeth. Okay, so you have the concept clear. You people are dental students. You are supposed to write dental terminologies. Clear? Okay, so now let's revise this case. You have a case of diabetes mellitus patient presenting with these problem. Okay, how will you treat the patient? Okay, so this is the treatment. First, you have to go for routine investigation. Okay, so whenever you're writing the treatment, ensure that you go in an order. Okay, diabetic profile should be known. You have to ask the patient not to wear the denture for 2 weeks. Topical clotrimazole, 1%. Okay, remember you're writing what is it and what is the application. Okay, clear? Topical clotrimazole, 1%. You should apply 4 times a day for 2 weeks. Remember, these are the things which I want you all to mention without fail. Okay, clear? If you just write topical antifungal, 0 marks. Okay, and advise not to wear the denture. Make sure you mention everything properly with the duration. You have to remove the decayed teeth and other mobile teeth which you cannot save and go for a denture. Okay, so when you're writing a treatment plan, make sure you write a complete treatment plan for that case. Okay, don't write a complete treatment plan generally for candidiasis. I'm going to do scraping test, going to go for culture, then with this I'm going to see that, I'm going to give a systemic antifungal, then I'm going to give topical antifungal. Don't compile everything and put it on the patient. Okay, OSCE scenarios are designed and given to you in such a way that your treatment plan should also be customized for this patient. Okay, so when you're customizing for this patient, you have to write that you are supposed to extract the mobile teeth and put denture, and periodically you have to follow up the case. Okay, you should also counsel the patient for good denture hygiene. Okay, so other than that, I just wanted to show you all these are the other oral manifestations that can happen on the patient. Okay, clear? Right, so there are lots of oral manifestation. Okay, and all these are complications. Okay, so all these things I want you all to read. Okay, and these are the dental management considerations. Fine? Okay, just for your knowledge. So another case. What is it, students?
I don't know, doctor, but I write strawberry tongue.
Oh no, Yusuf, this is not strawberry tongue. Okay, so when you look into the wordings, description, what was given to you all, okay, she's a 57-year-old female patient, painful tongue since 6 months. Okay, strawberry tongue patient will be febrile. Okay, clear? for this patient, there is only painful tongue that restricted her diet. Okay, and her symptoms were not alleviated by mere application of topical analgesics. She is also a diabetic patient under medication. What is this?
Might be oral thrush.
Okay, oral thrush. But will oral thrush will have burning sensation?
Doctor,
Yeah, Nadia.
is it oral submucous fibrosis?
Okay, if it is submucous fibrosis, the scenario would be given in such a way that the patient is a tobacco abuser. Restricted mouth opening.
Lichen planus, doctor.
Wow, yes, it's a case of lichen planus in the tongue, a trophic form of lichen planus. Okay, good, Aisha. Okay, Aisha Sajiha. Okay, yes? Right, so this is a case of lichen planus. Clear, right? So lichen planus of the tongue will present in a very different way. You have to understand what is it. Clear. So what you can see, there is papilla loss. Okay, right? And then you can appreciate that there is a whitish area here and there. Okay, on the tongue. Clear. So these findings will say it is a lichen planus. So what are the reasons to say burning tongue? Okay, loss of papilla. Okay, so these are the reasons why you are saying it as a lichen planus. And lichen planus can be symptomatic, can be asymptomatic. Reticular, plaque-like and papular forms are asymptomatic. Atrophic, erythematous, ulcerative types are symptomatic. Okay, remember, as I told you all, lichen planus is in one of the important long essay question. Okay, and again I'm saying you all, if you all read about ulcerative vesiculobullous lesion, red and white lesion and pigmentation, you can read well. Okay, you can score distinction in oral medicine. Only in oral medicine, not in radiology. Okay, yes? Clear, got it? Alright. Clear? Any doubts in this case? Okay, now explain the prognosis for this case. Prognosis is how well the patient can flare up. Okay. What is the prognosis for this case?
Poor
Poor. Why poor?
because it precancerous.
Okay. Nurhar is saying it is a oral potential. Don't say precancerous lesion or condition. Use the term oral potentially malignant disorder. Okay. Yes, but Nurhar is the transformation for potential transformation for lichen planus is only 0.2 to 2%. How can you say the prognosis is poor for her?
Because the lesion has occurred for a long time.
Okay, if the lesion has occurred on the long time, are you going to excise the tongue? Only if you're saying excision of the tongue, it is poor prognosis.
So
If you can achieve healing, if you can achieve healing with less morbidity, you know what is morbidity? Factor the loss of function of particular part. Okay, it is considered as a good prognosis. Okay, even if you had written poor prognosis and if you had explained that it is on the tongue, it is present on for a longer duration, burning, and you don't know whether the patient will accept to treatment or not, whether the patient is compliant enough, whether all her systemic conditions are cooperative, all those things, if you write blah blah blah, you will be given 2 marks. Whatever you write, substantiate. If you are writing, yes, the prognosis could be good because lichen planus responds well to medical therapy and there are no other dermal lesions. Okay, if you write like that also, you will get 2 marks. If you write your prognosis is fair is in between. Okay, and explain why it is fair also, you will get 2 marks. So this is an easy go, but I need a proper explanation. Any doubts in this question?
Doctor,
Yes.
if in OSCE, if number one we got the wrong diagnosis, so the second question.
In my structured OSCE question, it will not be so. Say, for example, in the first diagnosis, you have written oral submucous fibrosis and you have mentioned that loss of papilla on the tongue, erythema, marble-like appearance, all those things. Right? What will happen is you will lose your 4 marks. Okay? Now you're writing prognosis for the case and you're writing the prognosis is, okay, fair. Why? Because if the patient is compliant, we can treat it. Okay? Then if her diabetes is under control, if the patient is periodically followed up, the prognosis is going to be good. You'll be given 2 marks. But when it comes to treatment plan for this patient, if you had written, this is a straightforward question, Nadia. See, when you link the treatment plan, when your treatment is there, first thing is counseling, symptomatic, proper treatment. Okay, so when the treatment plan is there, OSMF you have read and you're a very good student that you know it is caused by?
Areca.
Yes. So now is the patient that habit? No. So when you read and write all the questions, relate the scenario, you would not have written OSMF. If you had written OSMF, probably for this question, you can get only maximum 2 marks. If you had written prognosis of the case, justifiably. Understood, students? So this is what I want you all to practice. Clear? It is not that if your diagnosis is wrong, your subsequent answers will be wrong. No. Okay. You can get here and there 1 or 2 marks. But remember, if you had studied well and if you are able to relate the scenario to the pictures with the questions asked. Okay, that relationship you have to relate. You know what is relate? Put your puzzle. If you're given a puzzle, right? When you're going to fix it, okay, you're going to put all the bits and pieces together. Okay, right? So similarly, put all this together and then you will get a wonderful answer. Okay, so I need you all to study. Without knowing the basic concepts, you cannot pass. Leave alone scoring good marks. Okay, any doubts, students, here? Okay, we will expand this case. This case patient had a lot of features like this. Okay, right? It's one of my personal case. Okay, clear? Right? You can see on the buccal mucosa, all this area, tongue. Okay, right? So this case, reddish white lesion in the dorsum of the tongue. This is the size, okay? 2 nodular. This is for your information, for your extra knowledge. So this case is a lichen planus of the tongue and buccal mucosa, atrophic variety. Treatment plan. Okay, whenever you see a white lesion, definitely there will be superadded fungal infection. Understood, students? Right? So when you're giving for blood routine investigation, if you're planning a good treatment for this patient, incisional biopsy. If you're going to do an incisional biopsy of this patient, ensure that you do a routine blood investigation. Okay, and moreover, the patient is also a diabetic patient. So it's always better that you go for a complete diabetic profile with a complete blood examination also. Okay, clear? Give a topical antifungal. Then you have to give steroids, topical steroids mixed with topical analgesic. Okay, I want you all to know about this medication which is available in Malaysia. Oral aid lotion. Hope you all are aware of it, students. No. Okay. Read about this. Right. So that's why I'm giving these notes to you all. I'm not going to give. I'm showing these notes to you all. Okay. Clear? Learn about oral aid. What is it? What are the ingredients? Ingredients I've already mentioned here. But then too, I want you all to know about it. It is a combination of these 3 drugs. Okay, so triamcinolone acetonide is a topical steroid. Okay, clear? You're giving it 4 times a day, and especially make sure that the patient takes this either before food or after food, but the interval with the food should be 45 minutes. Okay, that means the medication should be there in the oral cavity for 45 minutes, and for sure, before going to bed, the patient should apply copious amount of this lotion. Okay, why the patient should take for this case? Okay, this case, why should it be taken 45 minutes before food? Relate. This case, why have I written it's 45 minutes before food?
Doctor, is it because to avoid the patient from feeling pain when eating?
Wow, wonderful. Good, Sarah. Okay, I need you all to think like this. Okay, right? Make sure it is given 45 minutes before food so that the patient can eat properly. Okay, her nutrition status has to be improved. Okay, she is not eating food because of the burning sensation. Clear, right? Then you have to review the patient after 10 days. If symptoms persist, you have to go for intralesional or systemic corticosteroids. You can give systemic steroids for this patient, but ensure that oral hygiene is maintained properly. There should not be any superadded fungal infection, considering the fact that the patient is already a immunocompromised patient. Okay, so this is the complete treatment plan. Okay, so with regards to lichen planus, hope you all know what is lichen planus. All right, so these are the points, and these are the treatments. Other than topical, you can give retinoids, immunosuppressants. Okay, dapsone and tacrolimus are also tried. Okay, students, clear? So if such kind of patient comes to your clinic, don't panic. Enquire appropriate history. Follow-up is the only thing that is highly essential. Okay, students, clear? What is the next case? Simple case. Okay, the next case is very simple, right? Very easy. Hope students, are you people evaluating yourself? I need you all to self-evaluate yourself based on the marks and what you have written. Okay, so this case is a very easy. Can you see in the lip? Crusting on the lip, vesicles on the lip. Okay, so what is it? Herpes labialis. So what are the 4 questions you will ask this patient to confirm your diagnosis? Now I'm not going to ask what is the diagnosis. It is so easy. Yeah, is it not easy? Have you all thought of herpes?
Yeah.
Yes or no? That test should come boldly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is herpes. So what questions you will ask this patient to confirm your diagnosis?
How long is the lesion been present?
Okay, yes, one question. Duration of the lesion.
Are you having pain?
Pain.
If possible, describe the pain. I think that's all from me.
Okay.
Any lesion?
Is there any other lesion elsewhere? Okay. Then, lot of questions you can ask.
Is there anything that trigger the lesion? Do you experience fever, stress?
Any prodromal, that word should be there. Good, Irdina. What did you experience any prodromal symptoms like fever? Okay, patients would have had 2 weeks prior, the patient would have had some fever, itching. Okay, clear? Erythema. How was the lesion? Okay, clear? All those are the questions you will ask to the patient. Right, stages and clinical features. Okay, so these are the stages which I had tabulated for you all to understand and read better. Okay, clear? Okay, stages. Okay, these are the other names for herpes. stages you have prodrome stage, erythema, papule, vesicle, ulcer hard, soft crust, then it become hard crust, re-epithelialization and normal skin. Okay, so completely normal, it can be 10 plus days. Okay, so this patient is in which stage? What is the current stage for this patient? Yes, students, what is the current stage?
It's like
Hard
stage
crust.
2.
4
No,
or
no.
5 I think. Crust.
No. Crust will come after ulcer. Crust means after ulcer it begins to heal. This is a later stage of vesicle. Okay. After the later stage of vesicle, it will become little bit more, epithelium will go off. Okay. Then only it will become soft crust and hard crust. Okay, clear? Okay. Then what are the other, what is the treatment? How do you manage this patient? You have to give topical analgesics. When the vesicle has developed in a young individual, you need not give systemic acyclovir. Okay, it doesn't help at all. Okay, it doesn't magically, it suppresses or cures the lesion. Okay, you can give topical analgesics if the patient feels symptomatic and antipyretics for supportive care. Right, you can give topical antiviral cream. Okay, I need you all to know this name, acyclovir 5%. Okay, clear? Right, it's a cream, topical medication. Okay, you have to apply this 4 times a day. Minimum 4 days, you have to give at least 7 days. Okay, right? Okay, until to the crusting stage where it will have a moistening, soothing effect so that the patient will not nibble that area. Okay. Any questions in this case, students? Okay. Now tell me, what is your marks?
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes, Zuhaira.
Just now you said the stage is before the crust, right?
Yeah.
Stage 3, do you mean stage 3?
No, I don't want, these are stages which comes in order. Okay, I don't want you all to, was there any question asked what is the stage? No. In the lesion itself, there could be overlap. In mesial side, there could be vesicle. In the lateral side, you can see crust. Whenever you see a viral lesion, it will be like that only. Okay, right? Some areas, there will be an active infection. Some areas, there will be a healing taking place. So why I have written is that at one particular site, the lesion follows this order. Okay, at one particular area, this is the order for the lesion. Okay, and when a patient with herpes comes to your dental clinic, don't do any elective dental procedures. Okay, yes. So now come, tell me, any doubts, students? Okay, now what doubts you all have?